Hey guys, what's up? This is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. This is yet another video about the Final Fantasy Legends update, and I'll be guiding you through the events. We have, well, Creator's Game, Black and White Tower, then Creator's Game, and then Left Hand Door, Human Female. This is what I have so far. You can have a different stage here. This one is Human Female named because I made a decision back in Creator's Game and I chose her path. Well, let me explain what happens. When we got this event, we have this Creator's Game, Black and White Tower, and when you finish this, you unlock this new one here, called Creator's Game. Then you have to decide upon which one of these three different paths you want. There is Woman Male, Human Female, and ScherBR Girl. You will use one door key that you already have. Then we'll get another door key in some days, like daily login bonus, so you can make two decisions. It's important to understand what is the best decisions because the different paths will lead you to different SS weapons. Exactly. So I made the best decision in my opinion, that is going for Human Female. Why? Because we have a double S weapon that is the first ever, a martial artist one. This one here, see, Cat's Claw, is super important because some very strong martial arts like Red, Liza, and even Human Female didn't have an SS weapon to work. So it's the first martial artist weapon with double S power. And then you have to decide upon the second key if you want the beam rifle or the fire psychic sword. If you got the ScherBR Girl, it makes sense to follow this path, but let me tell you something. We already have two guns in the game, but still getting the third one may make sense because this one is offensive related. The first one was offensive related as well. The second one was not. It was a gun made for mailing, so it's magical. It has more intelligence and also some damage. So beam rifle does lose agility like the other one that is offensive. And the mailing gun gives agility, so you can have more options, 2 for damage and 1 for a mage, if you go for the beam rifle. The bad thing about the fire staff is that we will get other fire staffs in the game later that will have double elements, like Joe's staff will happen in some time, and then later we'll have a new mechanic where we can purchase past weapons, we can get Joe weapon again. So what means is that in the future we also get a way to upgrade weapons, and upgrading weapons with double elements is better, especially because you can use that with many different styles. Staff users that uses heat are, well, kind of plenty. We do have Miriam in Volcano and now ScherBR Girl, and they are very good. I think Kongming and Emerald are very bad if you compare, and also Kongming needed a double element staff as well. So if you like to use those styles, it would make sense, but I still, in my opinion, prefer to get the rifle, although getting the staff is also okay. Just focus on getting the Cat's Claw. If you already made your decision, it was either the beam rifle or the psychic sword, you will have to go for Cat's Claw later, following the path of the Human Female. So, after you choose your path, you just get to this point. Everyone will have the same type of content here. It's a 10 stage event and you have to fight the stage number 10 to get the highest cap possible, and right now it's 1330 for HP. That's insane, and we can farm the stage here kind of easily. It's just 2 waves, 1 boss and 2 enemies on the front. They have around 40,000 HP with 2 very strange elements like Blunt, Lightning and Moon. Yes, and there are some enemies that can there are some characters that can kill the first wave by themselves, but I don't think there are many. I think the global exclusive Emilia can do this trick, but I don't have her, so I cannot test. And I also think that Red can do it. I don't know if any other character will be able to. Maybe Rofus can, but that is a problem because you don't know if Rofus will go first or not. He needs a 50% dexterity to be able to pull it off. So in my opinion, if you have Red, it's the best way to farm this event. Let me show you my first strategy. Okay, here it is. It's just 2 styles, 2 very powerful styles that were released together in different banners, but that's global exclusive Red and Rofus. Rofus is here to kill the boss very fast. Even though the boss is not weak to Rofus, Rofus deals 2 types of damage, very high potential, and Red can finish the first wave by himself. He does not need to be fast, he will always go first using punishing combo and killing the first wave. And then what you have is just a little remaining HP for the boss, and around 35,000 should be enough. I am bringing 3 trainees here. Okay, so instead of Miriam, you can bring Polka, if you want. You can bring Joe, but Joe you have to just change so that she does not use Sorbet Flambe. She has to inherit her other spell from her A style, that is Crimson Flare. Crimson Flare is very good, something that can also be used with Volcano. Volcano is another character that can be used here. Let's see here, Joe has Crimson Flare from this version, and Volcano can also get Crimson Flare, and also should be useful here. You could also do this with Kong Ming, but Kong Ming is kind of old. Judy can also do that with Dark Flare if you want. She can also do very high damage against the boss. Kong Ming, but yeah, Kong Ming is pretty old right now. And if you want to change, you can also use Liz. Liz is also very strong against the boss. Let me see if we have another ones. We can also use Vagnas here. Vagnas also does fire damage. I don't know where he is, but Vagnas can also do the trick. And then some other characters that you can use here and just replace your Darken in the setup can be Boston. You can also use someone like Sif. Sif also increases dexterity with Mountain Cross. Just increase her BP so that she does not act on turn 1. You can also use Fuse if you want, even on any other slot besides Dex, because Fuse will increase the damage of Rofus, allowing you to still win. You can also use, let's see here, Rock Bouquet. You can also use her in another setup. You don't need to use her in intelligence position. Vagnas is used in intelligence position. Or, let's see. Yeah, Rock can also be used in the same place as Liz. Many of the styles will work. Another one that works is Summer Elizabeth, Cotton, and many other martial artists that can be used in the SDR position. Final Emperor, Jen, many styles. Just focus on Rofus and Red. They are the priority here. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, you can train 3 styles on the same time, but they have to be, well, at least trained a little. The Mage slot needs to be well trained, or the STR slot. The other 2 can be just, well, useless characters that they just get status. Like Jorg will never attack here. And Dark is in the wrong slot, but it's not a problem at all. He's even attacking before Rofus. Not that usual. But then Gun and Blade will just finish. Gun and Blade, Red attack in either STR or Intelligence slot will be enough. This is the fastest way to farm this. So let me explain some of the other options if you don't have those styles. I can use Emilia, Commando Emilia, with her Ricochet Parade increased, so she not use this on turn 1. And also Summer Rock Bouquet, she and Emilia can clear the first wave by themselves. My Psycho Boon is not even maxed, so I don't know, maybe she will be able to kill even faster if it's maxed. Then I have Vagnas here. Vagnas has, well, Rising Flame on 12, so it is used instead of Butterfly Blaze. And Termite Final Emperor, I'm training him again since he also deals very good damage. Then just bring your 5th unit at least with a weapon so that if you need a little more damage, it will work. So now that the battle started, you can see that Commando Emilia has a very high agility, and by using Rock Bouquet also here, it's very easy to kill this target. And after that, because Emilia killed 1 target, she will have Bullet Dance again. We did a little more damage because it was a combo, but it's still enough to just kill without having to rely on combo. Well, a third strategy is to bring a nuke in your dex position. If you don't have Rofus, you can bring the newest version of Claudia or Jane Mew. They work well here. Or even Darkin. And then what I have in the first turn is Final Empress using her Lunar Blade Plus to help kill the first wave with Fuse. Yeah, it's Fuse here. Fuse is using Submachine Gun. Okay, and then we have Joe here, and she's using Crimson Flare instead of Sorbet Flambe. If you don't have Fuse here to help out in the agility position, you can just use Sorbet Flambe as well, and then she will use Splash on the second turn. Then you should use someone else in the agility position. But this works pretty fine because Fuse, you just use his Thrilling Snipe on the second wave. Sometimes he hits once, sometimes twice, and sometimes it deals more damage, allowing you to do faster. Okay, so when a battle starts, you see Lunar Blade Plus alongside Submachine Gun. Remember? Give 8 BP to this Q for it can break. And then on the boss stage we will have Crimson Flare, Heavy 3-shot, Watermelon Cut, and Trilling's Knight. And the past moment is Khalid here. Khalid is just a training character. If you don't have Joe, you can also use Blue or Mei Ling. They also do Mei Ling no, does not do hit damage, but Blue does hit damage. Vagnus, Polka, they all work here. And now it's the Polka family all together. We have Barthélemy and Joe in the front, they will kill the first wave, and then we have Liz. Like I said, he also works very well against the boss, and Polka, he also works pretty well against the boss. If you use him alongside Rofus and Red, it's like the best thing possible, but I was just training other styles since my Polka is already maxed. But at least here I can show you that he is super strong. In the back you have your training unit, click on confirm, let's go and check. Yeah, the battle started. What we have is Barthélemy and Joe killing the first wave. Yeah, they do very close damage, but my Barthélemy is not maxed, so it will be easier later. And I guess the boss, Liz and Polka make this boss, well, a joke. Look, on just Polka, not even hitting for 5 hits. And yeah, it's done. And this was the last strategy. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the description of the video. I think I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.